Hi friends, hey, it's Mark here with a very special Facebook Live and what I would consider my first live episode of Unlocking Your World of Creativity. I'm here at the Norman and Vi Petty Rock and Roll Museum in beautiful downtown Clovis, New Mexico. And what an unusual place to find such great rock and roll history. Even for me, and I think I know some rock history, but boy, am I surprised at the stories, the memorabilia, and the real rock and roll history that comes out of this place. And in fact, there's a whole sound called the Clovis sound that was developed here in the mid-50s. And at this museum, it's quite a collection of what Norm and Vi Petty began their career both as a recording studio, but also a musical act, the Norm Petty Trio. And the Norm Petty Trio was Norm, his wife, Vi, and Jack Vaughn. And they would play shows all over the Southwest, on up into Oklahoma, and all over Texas. And the real sound that was developed was captured in Norm's studio right here on 7th Street in Clovis, New Mexico. There's a lot of collection of old equipment from the era. Now, what makes this place famous is that in 1957, Norm had a big hit that he had produced called Paper Dolls. And that led a young musician who was trying to get a start and a break to come to Clovis to ask Norm to record his demo. He hadn't had much success in Nashville or Memphis, and so he said, I've heard about this guy, Norman Petty. I think I'll go down to Clovis, New Mexico, and see what he can help me with. And this young teenage artist's name was Buddy Holly. So Buddy Holly recorded his demo with Norman Petty, recorded some other songs, and finally had a breakout hit with a song called That'll Be the Day. So with the success of That'll Be the Day, and of course Peggy Sue, I'm going to try to zoom in on, there's a terrific picture of the actual real Peggy Sue. She was from Lubbock. She came to Clovis a lot, and Buddy Holly wrote the song about her. So at this museum, there's also signed guitars, signed photos, signed posters, signed records, and even a setup of what the band and the recording, might have looked like in the day. So just a lot of fun. Now, there's other artists that came later to record with Norman Petty. And the biggest one of those was also Bobby Vee. So they have a lot of Bobby Vee memorabilia here. Now, one of the highlights, I hope you can still hear me over the music. Whoa, extreme close-up there, sorry. One of the highlights of the museum is a reconstructed version of the studio where all of these records were recorded. Just a fantastic collection of the equipment, the acoustics, and the setup that was used, just as it was back in the day. There's also a lot of fun other things like jukeboxes, other organs, pianos that might have been used during the recordings. Now, surprisingly, a young Leanne Rimes also recorded here. And Waylon Jennings and a lot of his music was recorded here as well. So just a terrific afternoon I've spent here. And it also reminds me the story about, Buddy Holly needing to go to town and find collaborators and find a producer that would really put him on the map. Isn't that the way with we creatives these days? We just need that one spark. We need that one mentor, that one collaborator, that one producer to help us get our work up and out into the world. So I was really encouraged, motivated, and reminded that that is a key so many times to unlocking our world of creativity. So if you ever make your way to Clovis, New Mexico, along Highway 84, leading out of New Mexico and into West Texas, it's just a great place to stop and enjoy some memories. There's also a reconstructed 50s diner and a lot of other neat things from the day. So long for now. We'll catch up again on the next Facebook update and on the next episode of my podcast, Unlocking Your World of Creativity. Bye for now.